far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, race fans, and welcome here tonight. That's right, Phoenix. We're out in the desert here for the Top Hat Comics Crooked Line Racing. Woo! Gonna be a good one. Ain't something right fast. Make it look more appealing. There we go. Got it up here. We're gonna grid these bad boys up here tonight. I'm Joe White up here in the booth. Jason had to work a little bit late here tonight. That's all right. So we're going to long haul it up here for this one. So if you're out there watching, listening, know who your favorite driver is. what you into tonight. Want to sit back, relax, have a fun night of night racing. Who we got? Chase Pierce up front, Mark Arthur. All right, look, old Mark. In a black car, though. Mark, put a sponsor on that thing, man. Look, you need a logo? I'll send you my logo, by the way. I need to send Tanner my new logo. Matter of fact. Another thing, y'all like the new logo down there at the bottom? Made it out of the blue one night. Got bored. Gotta make something different. You know how that goes. Let's see. Get these bad boys up. Levi Allen hanging out in third. Brian Zimmerman going to start in fourth. Troy Tarbuck up in fifth. Tanner in the top 10. He's making it up there at 6. Jeff Clifton. 7. Larry Bell in 8. Brad Carpenter in 9th. And Guy Barrett up in the 10th place spot. Woo. Woo! Oh. The heck? Hey. What? All right, getting these boys out. Pick something right fast. Green flag, we're racing here. Phoenix style. Now this is where they have the bootleg so they can actually go down on that bottom. Not quite sure if fuel's going to be an issue tonight. Just had to sit back, relax, and see. But boy, look at Chase Pierce come. Remember, Chase remember last, oh, never mind, caution out. What's caution on? Brad Carpenter? Go back and see. No, because caution's out with him there. What's the caution on? Might throw wrapper in the track or something. Who put bubble gum on the track? Huh. See if we can't find it. Got to be somebody just kind of like spun around or something. Watch a cow here. Still green. Huh? Huh. I don't know. Somebody got happy. Caution. Let's look and see what we got. Pierce, Allen, Zimmerman, Starbuck. Gonna look good here. Line them back up. Now remember tonight they've got the, well, they've got it every night that they do here. The choose cone rule, where you could actually choose what position you want. The leader, though, obviously you can't knock him out of whatever he wants. He gets the preferred line. So second on back could go on the inside if you wanted. Green flag. Back at it again. Boy, I tell you, Chase gets a good jump, but back here in the back. Tanner Marr hanging on to it. Looking strong in his blue-white machine. Hold up. Hey, who's in the yellow? Who's that? Sofa King. What I need, a sofa. That guy? Let's see it. Yep. Man's got ballistic on the side. Pit Lizard Performance. If y'all in Lexington area, North Carolina that is, check out Top Hat Comics. Got something special coming up on that. Get into more detail, but I tell you what, got to appreciate those guys coming on board, being a title sponsor here, Top Hat Comics. In my hometown, and look at old Mettler already getting pushed around. Poor guy, just got back. Had some PC problems. Now he's getting butted. Carroll, back in the back. Remember, he won last week, and then almost looks like he's going on pits, but they're not. That's the bootleg. Well, Carroll made up 2 positions just because of that. Wow. Carroll won last week. He had to start in the back. He's got to move up to the front. So, yeah. But, yeah, back on to what I was saying. You got to, Top Hat Comics. You see that man out front. He runs Top Hat Comics Mobile. And then Stick Shifter Racing is actually the sim racing thing that they do at Top Hat every Wednesday night. So, it's kind of cool. They do Gran Turismo 7. I'm trying to talk him into maybe get some PCs, man, and then when he could do like Race Room, R Factor, iRacing, a set of courses, we could do them all. Then that'd be wild. Levi right there in second. Zimmerman hanging on to third. Troy backing it up. Back up here in fourth. So, but don't be quiet out there. Let me know what y'all into tonight. Who your driver is. Are you out there? Fall asleep? Up here by myself. I need somebody to talk to. Always need somebody to talk to. Good race, though. Troy's been here the last couple weeks. Was a newcomer, but I need him more. Right now, everybody's just being patient, trying to find a line. Phoenix is one of these tracks. Oh, caution. Like Brody is slow on the track. Oh. Brandon. Oh, Brandon is Kane. And he's just going to loop it. Whoop. That's the cause. It also says Chris Carroll crashed. So maybe this is the caution because I can't see that one. iRacing throwing a caution for that one, but oh yeah, I can see it for that though. And boom, last week's winner. Are you kidding? We don't normally see him get involved in mess, but just like that, Brody's gonna be feeling the pressure. Got in the back. Oh boy. Ouch. Good race so far. Appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way. All Pierce out front. He's probably thinking, I ain't got to worry about Carol coming up through this field, tearing my tail off. See what happens. Anybody's ball game so far. Hey, we got a doubleheader night coming up Friday night. IndyCar on Thursday. So we got a lot of racing, man, here on the channel. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit the likes and shares out there. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. A little bell, hit that notification. That's what all of them say. We're on here enough. Caution number 2 tonight. Now, we talked about tracks last week. And last week, they went flag to flag, green flag. I was very, very impressed with the drivers. I'm always impressed with drivers. But very impressed with the drivers last week because on a track like Bull Ring, some tracks just breed cautions. Well, this is Phoenix, and I have spoke about Phoenix I don't know how many times. This track, I don't care how good you are, and I have seen some of the best of the best, supposedly on iRacing, still have trouble with this track. It's just one of these places where it just breeds cautions, and I don't know why. Just one of those tracks. So you got to be mindful of it. Take your time, kind of sit back, relax a little bit. Be careful. Not, it will scoop out, bite you. Chase. Up front. Levi Allen. Garrett, or Barrett Zimmerman. Pace car's in, green flag's about to fly. Top Hat comic style here. And going to shift in gears and get going. Hey? In the caution or... Wow, it's a long march to the what-you-call-it, ain't it? Wow. It's almost like a... What would it be? Talladega. Pace car goes in, you got to march it all the way back there. All right, look at this battle happening back here with old Raymond. That's Jason Raymond. Where's Tammy at? Tammy, she's getting home right now. Okay, she'll be in here in a few. Mark Arthur. Y'all checked out the Blazing Pedals. Definitely check out the Blazing Pedals. Garrett Crow, talking to him before the race. He says he didn't like the track. Wasn't fast. Didn't know how these guys were getting around. But right now, he's got his fast house and nice paint job. I got to probably give him paint job of the night so far. That's a slick ride. Oh, nice. I've said it time and time again. See how the flame work on the panels just flow over the top and the hood and all. You know anything about painting, you know, but you have to line that up. And they've done a good job of doing that. That's a slick paint job. I got to give it to him. I've always said Larry Bell's looks pretty good too, but no, man, I got to give Crow. Maybe got to give him the runner for best paint tonight. Mark out there just he ain't participating. He just says, you know what? I'm coming out here with a black car. Y'all can see me. You can see me. That's it. Where's the mustard car at tonight? Jeff Miller back in the back here. Got the A-Shell Bonds. That's actually in Lexington, North Carolina too. So if you want to go get some good comics or models or anything, check out Top Hat Comics. If you need to bail somebody out of jail or need to pay your bond, well, check out A-Shell Bail Bonds. Only one I don't see on there is Red Donut, which I would love to have as a sponsor on the channel. And Larry Bell, we were just talking about him. Are you kidding? Uh-oh. Let's hope he didn't get in that pretty car. Crow and him out there battling for best paint. Must have got mad. Either intimidated Bell in the wall or he got up there and said, Bell, I'm winning this tonight and I'm taking you out to race. Oh, no. Yep, they got in each other. Oh, no. Contact. Yeah. Jeffrey Miller. He's one of the guys out there. Definitely. I think Chris Clark is too. Oh. No, actually, Clark is in a Heinz machine tonight. Okay. Also, he's trying to be funny. Aha. Now, he's got a fire paint job. Looks pretty cool. But I think I like the other one, the blue one. Oh, nothing against that one. Although I do like the ketchup car. So he went from mustard to ketchup. Alright. Man, must like condiments or something. Is that how you say that? Is that the way to say it? Condiments? I mean, I don't want to end up saying condoms. Keep it a family show, folks. Okay. Oh, wake up out there. Y'all sleep? See, we got some people watching. But that's all right. I mean, I know, like Tanner, I think his grandparents out there watch. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I always say, hey, as his grandparents, what's up? I don't know how he's... I always say grandma, grandpa. I don't know what he says. Gramps, pops. I don't know. I say grandma, grandpa. How's that? Appreciate you watching. I know Tanner, family members out there watch. I know Tammy will be here soon. She gets off work at 9. Let's see. Mark Arthur, his family's got to be watching. Who else usually out there that watches? Steve Metler. Try to get Rob, man, from Top Hat out there sometime. He should come out here and poke his little head out here. He might be shy. We're here tonight on Facebook and YouTube, so pick your poison, which one you like. OSR Network, online simracingnetwork.com, your home for fun and exciting sim racing. We are not NBC or Fox. If you want that, then you might want to go watch NBC or Fox. Or CNN, if you like that. We are fun. Green flag's about to fly, and well, I'll tell you what, that pace car goes in early, and these guys got to march around here like roly-polies. Ever played with them as a kid, by the way? You hit them and they roll up. Yeah, anyways. Some of y'all might be too young for that. Green flag, Chase Pierce gets a jump out. I noticed something about Pierce tonight. He is getting a jump out front. Now, these cautions are definitely helping him a little bit, but he's not seeming like he's flying away from the field, maybe overdriving the car. Last week he did that, and Carroll was able to just run him right on down. A look at Levi Allen taking it to the high side, moving up. Here comes old Raymond. He's got the high side with Arthur. Arthur's down the low line. I still think the low end might be a little touch better. Caution out. Oh, Garrett Crow, you kidding me? Man, messing up the beautiful paint job. Oh, boy, he just got run over. I mean, who's that behind him? Oh, is that Brody? And Brody just ran over him. Watch this. Boom. Just tagged him. Ow. Alright, that's the S twice on Brody. Jeff Miller in the pits. What happened to Jeff? Larry Bell. And now the two cars I said got great paint jobs. They are both in the pits. Or he's going to need that tow truck, by the way. Larry is. All right. Go back green. We go from a caution-free race to 2 of them, which I kind of figured. It's Phoenix. Like I said, this track is notorious for yellow flags. It's just a bad track. Good. Anyways. All right, Pierce and company up here. Zimmerman going to start on the outside, not going to get that run he wants. He's caught up top there with Clifton. Look, old Clifton taking in the backside. Raymond around! Oh no, him and Arthur got together. And then Raymond falls over. Dead turtle on the track. What's up, Scotty? Not racing tonight in Maui? Are you kidding? God, Stevens said he's in Maui and he didn't take us with him. Really? Hey man, hope you're having fun. Is it hot down there? Or where is Maui, by the way? Is that near the Caribbeans? Hell, I don't look at a map too often. I had to look at Google. Maui. Wow. That's awesome. Maui wowie. Oh, you got your little luau dance going on too? Oh, we might be in Hawaii, ain't it? Either way, it's a long way away from where I'm at. Have fun, my man. Pierce still leading this one. He's got Zimmerman. Got USFirearms.com. So Zimmerman, so don't go out there and shoot, man. Pierce, don't want to see none of that. Get there, shoot him in a BB gun, shoot his tire out. Pierce just happens to take a hard right to the wall, or left to the wall. You know what happened? Man, it said it was extremely hot. Water's nice. Hey, there you go. Get you one of them little fruity drinks with the hat, with the umbrella on it. Yeah. A buddy of mine always said I used to drink. Joe probably gets those fruity drinks with the umbrella on it. Hey man, things are good. What's wrong with you? Not everybody, man, wants to bust beer bottles over the head. Oh, well, you got brain damage. Pierce out front, Zimmerman there in second, Allen up in third, Clifton in fourth, Mettler in fifth. It's set to go green back here again, and we got a couple cars in the pits out of this. They're not out, they're just in the pits. Got Mark Arthur, Brad Carpenter, Kyle, Jason Raymond, and Brody all in the pits. The two guys that had good paint jobs, they're back in 13th and 14th. Carroll has been able to move up to 7th. Remember, he got caught up in a wreck early. A little mishap early. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Scott, you tell him. Hey, Lucky. Right. Got Stevens out here. He would have come up here and blistered this field. Allison. Top Hat Comics says hi. Okay. Allison is who? Is that Rob? I know Rob there, but yeah. Hey. Telling you, Top Hat, man. Awesome. If that is this Allison the one that is there at Top Hat all the time? If so, relay a message to Rob for me. Depending on... Oh, okay, right. Yeah, Rob's right. Okay, cool. That's right. I thought your name sounded familiar. Awesome. Tell them how I feel. We might be okay for this Wednesday. They canceled the race for Wednesday night, so tell them how I feel. But still, keep in mind for next Wednesday. All right. Let him know. Pierce right now, the man out front leading. You got Zimmerman there in second. Allen hanging on to third. Clifton up in the fourth. Mettler there in fifth. We got Guy Barrett shooting a strong. Carroll has moved up from the back. And so far, he got tied up in a little bit of exchange early on in the race. And her back here looking good. Got that $1 million wheel set up. Finally got it figured out, I think. Just hasn't made him faster. I have to say that, so. Oh. U.S. Firearms, everybody on there. Crucium Productions, Butt Kicker. Nice. I don't know if they're still doing the Five Kings Motorsports thing or not. So. All right, Scott, man, you have fun out there. I hear you, Scott, man. You have a good time. Brandon is Kane. I think it's his Kane. Something on his hood. Let's see what it says. Wild Gooseland Racing. Okay. Got a bird. Troy right behind him. We got a battle ahead. No, never mind. That's Clifton in the wall hard. Telling me that wasn't a caution? Go back and see. The other dude. What? Oh, he got up there and did some wall riding. Now what? Well, the reason why it cost because he blinked real fast. Wow. Well, I know Clifton would have loved to have seen a caution on that one. Man. Just like that, Clifton out of it. Had to tow it. The wall snap out here and bite you real quick. Not quite sure on fuel strategy here tonight. Going back here in the back to see we got Troy. And old Larry Bell. He's moving up through the field pretty good. He's up to 10th. There Mark is. Mark is still got a little beat up on the fender there. Throws a little smashed. And then we got the Heinz machine. He's not in his mustard car tonight. French's. He's in the Heinz mobile. So he traded in mustard for ketchup, which is, I guess, not a bad thing. See Jeffrey Miller right behind him, talking him pretty good. All this man out front, though, and from Lexington. A lot of Lexington guys here. I'm from Lexington, by the way. Don't be coming down here, man, trying to find me. Lord of mercy. Don't be trying to find none of these guys either. We're in the country, if that tells you anything, so yeah. It's all Pierce. He's been leading pretty much everything tonight. Zimmerman hanging on the second. One of these tracks here, Phoenix, is just kind of one of these tracks where you kind of breeds cautions. Who knows? But we're live tonight here, OSR Network, on Facebook and YouTube. Throw it on both, get it out there. Those likes and shares. Know the league, definitely appreciate it. All this man leading right now, and you got Zimmerman trying to see if he can't stalk him down. They look pretty dead even so far. Levi Allen, nice looking machine he's got. Holding it up here in third. Brandon Mettler, fourth place man. Carroll though, whew, I'm gonna tell you, you just cannot keep this guy down. Spun earlier in the race. Now he's back, started dead last because he won last week. He's up to fifth. His last lap was a 28:06. He's just a little off the pace. 27 is the leaders. Carroll's been known though to kind of be smooth though. And oh, guy. I won't stay off that wall. He was throwing sparks. Get Tanner stalking. He's in the butt kicker machine. I wonder if he's got a butt kicker. And if it vibrates every time, man, he goes around the turn. I don't want butt kicker to get mad at me, but I always say it's the butt vibrator. I mean, it is. It vibrates you. It's Kane right here looking strong. Up in the 8th place. You got Tarbuck. Nice looking blue machine. Mark has moved it back up to 10th. Slowly but surely, just trying to climb through the field. The damage shouldn't hurt him too bad. As long as his toe or anything, it's not hurting the motor, isn't there? Larry Bell, Garrett, and looks like Roy gonna try to take this spot away. Yep. There you go. Pass. So everybody's kind of spread out right now. Being patient. Kind of dead even between these two top guys because one lap, one will run a 20. They both run a 27s. One will run a 84. The other run a 88. Levi's running a 87. So they're like back and forth. And you know, it's frustrating when you're the actual second place guy like Zimmerman is and you're running that close to the leader, but you just can't break that barrier. You're like right there. And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, like that lap. Like lap before, Chase was faster. This lap, Zimmerman's faster. He ran 86 to 89. But it makes no difference. It's not enough to get up there and pass him. And he's going to need, I've always said it, if you look at math terms, and racing is a sport of mere inches, thousands, tenths. It takes almost a tenth to pass a car clean. So these guys are running within what? 400ths of each other. Not enough to even, he's enough to get on his back bumper, but it can't be this back and forth. Like last lap, Pierce was faster. This lap, Zimmerman's faster. All they're doing is trading laps back and forth. They're walking away from Levi, though. I mean, as Zimmerman, he's probably getting some dirty air, too. That's another thing. Getting up there close to him, you get that dirty air. And yes, that is the thing in iRacing. They represent that pretty good, or replicate it pretty good here on iRacing. Get up there, your car starts pushing the closer you get to the car in front of you. That's what I'm kind of seeing right now. That's what it looks like. He lost a little bit there in the catch-up car. Woo! And then there's the joys of lap traffic. That's going to help Zimmerman. He just caught that lap car at the wrong time, Pierce did. Now here's where Pierce needs to not panic. Because if he panics, he could end up overdriving his car. Yes, Zimmerman is there, but keep driving steady. Get back in your groove. Get back in your rhythm. Do not try to panic and try to walk away from Zimmerman, because you do, you're going to end up blowing those tires out. And then you're going to give this race up later on. That's the problem with some leaders out there. They get in trouble like that. They see the guy behind them close in rapidly. They start pushing the car too hard. Next thing you know, you run into trouble. So we'll have to see how this works out. Levi, not so much back here in the back in third. You got fourth place man Brandon Mettler. Carroll still hanging on to fifth. That car's hurt a little bit. Whoa! You see guy back there? He's out there bringing out his Von Griffin Jr. imitation. He slid that thing around. Very nice. Very nice. He had that thing back cocked sideways. That's going to bring Tanner up. Tanner's like, look, do that when I get round you. You want to play Evil Knievel? Wait till I'm gone. Carroll makes that pass. Guy still tearing that wall down. Him and him's got a love affair going on. Well, let's see. Zimmerman's there. Just can't quite get that momentum push that he needs. This is a good race. Guy's starting to get slick a little bit. Past halfway here. 56 of 100. Phoenix tonight. Top Hat Comics, Crooked Line Racing. Enjoy it. North Carolina's own Top Hat Comics. Like that, man. Check them out on Facebook, folks. Check out Top Hat Comics on Facebook. I know they're out there watching. I know his wife's out there watching. I appreciate that. Y'all get some red donuts? Y'all got donuts and watching? Oh, battle's heating up for the lead. Here we go. Zimmerman. He can feel it. Pierce is back here going, man. And this is when you get to the part of the race of, has Pierce used those tires up? And has Zimmerman got anything for him? Remember last week he was disappointed? That wide line coming off the turn. See if we can't go on board. On board here with Zimmerman. We're using that dog leg. To be smooth, boys. Looks smooth on the wheel. A little loose coming off the turn. That just shows you this place is treacherous. He's smooth going in. Lets it drift all the way to the wall the best he can, and lets it come all the way back down. Really had to put a lot of wheel input to it. This is more of a flatter turn. He's there. That is about as smooth as you're going to get. Right with Pierce. Yeah, how he looks. A little loose right there coming off that turn. Looks smooth right there coming in. Yeah, it might have a little more force feedback. Smooth going into the turn. A little choppy. And that slight choppiness there, it could affect the tires. Then again, it could be he's got a heck of a lot of force feedback in that car. Just doesn't want to overdrive the machine. Levi's still hanging out back here, and Levi's on pit road. From my knowledge, they will have to pit tonight. They're going to have to. They start out with 17 gallons of fuel. This car can hold 22 gallons. So at 22 gallons, yes, they could do the 100 laps. At 17, it's going to be close. Third place machines coming on pit road. Brandon Mettler takes over the third place spot, and Chris Carroll up to fourth. Even if Carroll doesn't win this race, that's an impressive run to the front. Mettler. Carroll, you see him back there rolling around. You got Tanner, an old guy. They're about getting there where the mustard machine's at. I think that's Jeff Miller. Oh, Miller's back there. Levi. Huh? Clifton. Hi, Clifton. There he is. Clark. Chris Clark. Traded in his mustard mobile for a ketchup machine tonight. Nothing wrong with that. Battle behind him. We got Brandon, Troy. This is for 7th and 8th. So these guys have got spread out just a little bit here on this track. A few little cautions early on. Bit of mishaps. Now, good. Right at it. So, oh, Zimmerman, Mettler on pit road. Now, that's your second place, man. Now I'm wondering when Chase is coming in. Now, Carroll pitted on lap 20. Spoiler alert. He don't have to pit the rest of this race. And when he got spun earlier, Chris Carroll could go the distance. And this right here, now it's, never mind, here comes Pierce. Unless there's a caution. That lap 20 pit stop by Carroll might be the winning move. I mean, pit strategy might, and Tanner also at lap 20, Troy at lap 20, and Brandon Ish at lap 20. So your top four all pitted. Mark pitted at lap 29, Bell at 24. So every one of those drivers can go. They all pitted at lap 20. So sometimes better to go with the pack, because now Zimmerman's a lap down. Yeah, he'll come through the field. I've always said tires don't really matter, but tires here might. This is a track where tires should help. The problem is time. Running out of time. Chris is running 28 lap times. 28:41 was his last lap. Let's see what Zimmerman's running. 27:72. He's not running quite a second a lap. And Pierce, see what he runs this next lap. He didn't go a lap down, so he got lucky. Zimmerman did. Still 26 seconds back. His lap is a 27:34, so they're not making a second a lap, and they're 26 laps back. Wow. The only thing that's going to be bad is those laps will start to fall off no matter what. I think Pierce is going to run out of time unless there's a caution. And even with a caution, it's going to mar him back in traffic. Because if I'm Chris Carroll, if I'm those top guys, I'm not pitting. Even on a caution, you give up that lap position. Now Zimmerman got a lap down. What was his pit time? His 56. Yeah, he's a little slower. Yeah, he was about 5 seconds slower on pit road than what Pierce was. Okay, so that's why he lost a lot of time on pit road. But I'm going to say Carroll is definitely, with 25 to go this time. Yeah. Pierce is 24 seconds, almost 25 seconds back. He's not, he needs seconds off. And he's not knocking seconds off. And the more the race goes, obviously, the slower it's going to go. The more this thing goes green, it is not benefiting them back on the back. So, pit strategy tonight might be the key. Chris Carroll spun early. And maybe that spin was a blessing. Let's look at it. Let's analyze that for a second. If he had not spun, he probably would not have pitted when he did. Probably would have stayed out there and pitted with Pierce and them and all. But since he spun, the caution came out. He went ahead and went in. Probably went into one caution, and then another caution went in since he was in the back anyways. Topped it off for fuel, knowing everybody's got to pit no matter what. And now look at him. Nobody's catching him unless he messes up. Tanner, though. Good run by Tanner. Tanner, the same strategy. Although Tanner just went into the pits during those cautions. He didn't get spun or nothing. Tanner just played it well. So did Troy. So pit strategies tonight have been so far have been the key. Not taking anything away from their speed, but hey, pit strategy sometimes more important than speed. I'll take a win by pit strategy any day. You know what? I forgot something. Alright. Whole race, I forgot to put the little logo up. My bad. 21 to go. I decided to put it up. On me. Yell at me on that one. I forgot that one. Alright, we gotta still, man, I gotta give a hats off, man. Hats off to Top Hat Comics coming on board. Guys up here, man. North Carolina's own. Lexington. Y'all in the area, come on by, check him out. 20 to go. Carroll out front. Pierce, main man, running the sponsor for him, but pit stops is just gonna lose it. And I know earlier on, Pierce was probably like, man, this was my race. And Carroll spun, and he's going, yeah. And I didn't think about it at the time, but the pit strategy there was now Carroll could just cruise this baby on home. Tanner back here in the blue mobile, looking strong. And Troy, as long as he hangs on, just got Brandon right there behind him. A little tight. This will be for a position right here. This is actually for third and fourth. These guys can do. So far, so good. How's everybody feeling out there tonight? Carroll still in control of this one. Watch this battle here. This is actually for third and fourth. Got 17 to go in this one. A few cautions early on. But Larry Bell's been on the bounce back. Him and Mark. Remember, they got caught into some heavy hits early in the race. Crow also. Are not looking pretty anymore, but hey, it's functional. Bettler. 9th. Zimmerman. 8th. Pierce. Zimmerman back on the lead lap, by the way. Pierce is still 20 seconds back, and it's just, I know it's frustrating to dominate the race. And then you're going to see this thing, it's just going away by pit strategy. Like, Tanner right now is running about the same lap times that Carroll is. 28 and 28. One runs a 15, one runs an 18. Troy pulled up on him on an 02. I mean, Chase is still back there, but he's only running 27.8s. Just not enough. Only about a half second fast. He needs seconds. And that's where I go back to it. Obviously, he did not put tires on because it's only a 13-second lap. I don't know if Zimmerman did or not. 17 seconds, he might have. But you could tell tires just do not do anything here. Watching Tanner see if he can't maybe close in. Laps winds down. 13 to go. Oh, Chris Carroll. Carroll's trying to make it 2 in a row. Won the season opener last week at the Bull Ring. Trying to win here at Phoenix. He is trying to lock this championship up within the first 3 weeks. I mean, wow. Troy is sitting back here trying to hold on to third, getting him a good top 3. Pierce last week, I think he come home in second. Overdrove the car. No little heartbreak on his end there because he would have loved to have not had the car like it was. Still got Carroll, Tanner, Troy, top 3. We're going to get 10 laps to go this time by. Solid race. Outstanding with these guys here too. I mean, pit strategy has been the name of the game here tonight. Carroll pitting at lap 20. Tanner 20 and Troy at 20. All utilize it. And this man here who dominated pretty much the whole entire race had to eventually pit and just ultimately didn't think about what was going to happen because the other guys just pitted during those early cautions. Zimmerman, who was up there in second, you can see him, he just got around the leader. Can't even get away from the leader. 9 to go. So frustrating. So frustrating. That's your leader, Carroll, right there. And that's, you know, as much as the other guys probably don't want to hear it, that's what makes a true champion. And that's why this guy, you know, year after year after year has won championships. Happened to Jason Raymond. Back in 15th spot. 2 laps down. Remember him getting caught up in anything. But, yeah, year in, year out, he just knows how to persevere. I mean, tonight early on, got bumped a little bit, slid around, hit the wall. Maybe would have thought his night was done then. But the pit strategy played out in his favor. Pitted, and then on lap 20, pitted again. And by calculation, yeah, you can go 80 laps on fuel with a 22-gallon tank. Chris Carroll. And then this man, Tanner, got to give hats off to him. $1 million setup man. Finally going to get him a good finish here. As long as he don't wreck in the next 6 laps. Let's don't jinx him. Troy, was there too. Good pit job by him. Him and the Pit Lizard gang. What they call themselves, Pit Lizard. Yeah. Oh, Brad Carpenter down there all alone. I'm all alone. Nobody cares for me. Troy doing an outstanding job. Going to bring up two teammates in the top three here. Five King guy himself. Tanner Marr. Oh, Carroll out front right now, smooth. Oh, Brandon's having a good run too here. Ishkan. Up to fourth. Mark, who has been able to bounce back. He got caught up in a huge wreck early. Him and Larry Bell. Going to end up with fifth and sixth, but it's all Pierce, who's probably going to be the disappointed one tonight. Back in seventh. Him and Zimmerman. Just the pit strategies come out here and bit them. Little Brandon Mettler, excuse me. Ready to go for this man out front. Chris Carroll. Talking about him a lot. Tonight probably was not his night as far as being the fastest. On pure speed alone, I do not think tonight was his night. But on strategy, yeah, he called it. White flag, one more time. Man, got two more turns. We'll collect the white flag after this one. There you go. One more time for him tonight. Top Hat Comics, Crooked Line Racing, Super Late Models, Chris Carroll. Diversity overcomes diversity here in the race. Great pit stop, and whoa, that's not what you want to see. Hey, man, step under, yeah, he might as well just back off and let that dude do what he wants to do. Carroll gonna win it. All him. Tanner brings her home in second. What a show, what a show. Woo! Love it. Bring Troy up here, get a word with him. Troy, Joanne Boot got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Man, I tell you what, did you think he was going to be in third here tonight?
I'm pretty good at Phoenix, but it's pretty tough in this league, you know. I'm really happy with that kind of finish.
Well, it looks like the pit stops what paid off for you guys, man, the most here tonight. Obviously, Pierce and them had the fastest machines, and it's tough to get around this place, but hey, you come out of here in third. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Chris Corral. He's actually been the guy helping me out here for the last couple of years, and everything's paying off.
There you go. That's Troy bringing it home in third tonight. Well, let's bring this man on, Tanner. Tanner, Joanne Boot got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Joe White?
Well, the pit stops tonight, brilliant. I mean, that got you up here to second, man. How was you feeling?
I'll be honest, Mr. White. 10 laps to go, I was scared to death. My car, I am out of fuel right now as we speak. I ran out as we crossed the line for the checkered flag.
Well, I'll tell you, there you go. You can't get no better than that. I mean, I didn't think about it early on. And then when the leaders up there pitted, I said, man, y'all pitted lap 20. You should have enough to go. Boy, what awesome. Sometimes strategy pays off. But, man, come out here second. Got anybody you want to thank? Awesome finish.
I do. I got to thank, of course, you up in the booth. I know you normally have a guy up here calling action with you, but you went solo dolo tonight. So thank you for that. A little bit longer race, right? We were talking before. Thought it might be a shorter race, but, caution's how they fly. And then we got to thank Jeff McConey had some big news this week. He's also venturing into the broadcasting world. I know you saw that, so that's pretty cool. Getting more peers that do the broadcasting over McConey Step Shop. I want to thank them. TheButtKicker.com, of course, got to thank them. MF Racing Designs, BAM Racing Videos, and I'm sure for sure I'm forgetting somebody, right?
Okay.
I was going to get there. Wait a second. I'm getting there. But as far as team sponsors, I know I'm forgetting somebody, right? Five Kings Motorsports, of course. And then Rod from Top Hat Comics, located in Lexington, North Carolina, I might add, came on board to be a series sponsor. It's our first series sponsor we ever had, and I don't know if he truly realizes how happy that makes us. So
his wife was
Top
out there
Hat
tonight,
Comics.
so there you go.
Was she in the was she out there?
She commented tonight. I told him he needed to comment more when I went to go see him. I said, man, look, you need to pop in the chat every once in a while so we can tell you who you are. There you go.
I'll be honest. I got lucky that because Tarbuck was coming right there. I know I'm going along here, but I saw I had like a 2-second gap over Tarbuck, and who's catching Carroll, right? So I was like, I'm just going to save fuel here, and when he gets to be about a second behind me, Tarbuck, I'm going to go, right? Yeah. Man, oh man, he got a second behind me, and that second turned to 0.4 with me going, and I was scared, but it was a good race. Thank you, Joe, for doing the broadcast, buddy. Excited to go back and watch it.
Man, I tell you what, like you said, it's an awesome one, and there again, it's Phoenix. I've preached about Phoenix so many times. It's just one of these tracks breeds cautions, but y'all guys did an outstanding job. Again, congratulations on that second, Tanner.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, man, there we go. Well, let's bring this guy up here. Chris, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
I got a copy, Joe White.
Well, normally I would say you the fastest man on the track, but tonight I got to give the pit strategy the call on this one, because I thought early on when you got spun, that might have been doom and gloom, but then later on, it's like I said later in the race, I said, man, this is what makes a champ. You got to come through diversity in the good and the bad, and you did tonight to pull off the victory.
Yeah, getting spun definitely changes strategy. There was a lot of different strategies, and I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I figured with about, I don't know how many to go, I start saving, but I was only saving on one end of the track, Joe, and then I thought, wow, that's going to be real close, so I had to save on both, and then I figured they might come get me on tires, so I wasn't sure that was going to work out, and I wasn't sure if Tanner didn't have something for me behind me there. I didn't know if he was saving, if he was going, I had no idea.
Well, he pitted at the same time you did, and he said he about ran out of fuel right there at the last. I mean, all three of you guys, the top three all pitted like lap 20. I mean, like I said, sometimes, man, strategy pays off.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a death strategy either. We were running fifth. The caution come out, we're running fifth, and we could get tires and go after them. It wasn't like a horrible strategy where I had to run 13th the whole time or something to do it. And really glad to see Troy get an awesome run there, and Tanner needed a good run too. He's had a tough season, so that's a pretty cool race, to be honest.
Absolutely. Well, come in here to back it up back to back to start the season off here with Top Hat Comics Crooked Line Racing. I mean, that's an awesome win for you tonight, especially the points and whatnot. You got anybody you want to thank, though, for it?
Yeah, I'm going to thank Tanner for putting on the league. Glad to see him get a good run, man. That's super awesome for him. I always got to thank my Pit Lizard guys. We've had Top Hat Comics come on and sponsor us here in the league, which is really cool. Got to thank Larry Bell, Zimmerman, Troy, Guy. We were all talking strategy that whole race. Without them, I can't make it. All the Pit Lizard guys showed up tonight. It was really cool. And got to thank you for the broadcast, man. My folks are out there watching, and all my friends and family that watch this stuff take the time to watch it and cheer me on.
Oh, absolutely, and definitely a good strategy call, like I said, and a good win for you tonight. And hey, you got to do it again next week coming from the back, but man, it feels good to win.
Yes, sir. There's always another week to try and figure it out, my man.
There you go. Chris Carroll bringing it home here tonight. Win number 2 of the season, so he is undefeated so far. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to leave Phoenix here tonight for the Top Hat Comic Crooked Line Racing. Here with the super late models, we got the tour mods tomorrow night. For myself and everyone, have a good night.